Not so very long ago, in the top left-hand corner of Wales, there was a railway. It wasn't a very long railway or a very important railway, but it was called the Merioneth and Llantysilio Rail Traction Company Limited, and it was all there was. And in a shed, in a siding, at the end of the railway, lived the locomotive of the Merioneth and Llantysilio Rail Traction Company Limited, which was a long name for a little engine, so his friends just called him Ivor. Now, in the morning, Jones the Steam, the engine driver, would come down over the hill. "Morning, Ivor. Jumping cold this morning." He would take wood and paper and light Ivor's fire, fill up his coal box, check the water, and then, when Ivor had steam up, he would sit on Ivor's step to drink his pot of tea. "Ah, well, right then. We'd better do some work, I suppose." Out they would trundle, out of the shed and out into the bright morning air. Jumping cold it was too that morning, but bright as a pin, and Ivor felt glad to be alive and steaming, because little engines love the cold weather. Hello, the signal was against them. "Oh, here's a how-do-you-do. Owen's not awake yet. Give him a blow, Ivor."
Is it early you are, Jones the Steam?
"No, it's late you are, Owen the signal. Pull your little lever back. We got work to do." Up the hill into Laniog Station. There's Dye Station. Look, waiting for them.
Morning, Jones. Morning, Ivor.
"Morning, Dye. What have you got for us this morning?"
Oh, nothing special. We better get some coal up for Grumbly Gasworks. There's a box of tomatoes for Mr. Davy at Tanny Gilch, and this bag of fish for Mrs. Thomas, you know, if you wouldn't mind.
"Oh, I don't mind. I'll take it in with Ivor."
I wouldn't do that. She'll want it fresh, not fried.
"All right, then I'll put it on the coal. She can have it black. Couple up the truck for me, Dye."
Right away then, Jones. Bye, Ivor.
That was Ivor's favourite run along the top of the hill. He loved to look down the valley and see the trees and the stone walls and the horses and the sheep and the houses and the sea shining in the distance.
Morning, Ivor. Morning, Mr. Jones.
"Morning, Mr. Pugh."
Is it coal you want, Mr. Jones?
"What else you got, Mr. Pugh?"
We've only got coal, Mr. Jones.
"Right then, we'll have coal." Well, that was just another day's work. As Dye Station said, nothing special. Mr. Davy got his tomatoes, Mrs. Thomas her fish.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
"You're welcome, Mrs. Thomas." And it was evening by the time they reached Grumbly Gasworks and delivered the coal. By then it was time for choir practice. Evans the song was waiting for them.
From the top, if you please.
"Oh, didn't I tell you? Ivor is a member of the Grumbly and District Choral Society. Very proud they are of Ivor in the Choral Society. Well, there's not many choirs have a locomotive singing first bass. It's not at all usual, even in Wales.